This was the original cast of Laguna Beach season 1, and this was the very first press thing that we did. And we had no idea what we were about to get ourselves into and what would become of Laguna Beach. And we were still just so innocent, just going about our business until the first episode aired, and then everything changed overnight. It was a very wild experience, and I think that is the only word to really describe it. You know, 16, 17, 18, those are such vulnerable ages as it is. You're a kid. And to have my life plastered all over, it was difficult. I mean, it was a ton of fun, but it was difficult at times too. And especially because I really didn't feel like they portrayed me accurately. When I saw the first episode, I was actually really upset. I cried, I locked myself in my bathroom, I wouldn't talk to Steven. And that was hard, but what I ultimately took away from that was, I know I don't want to be that girl on the show, and so I really looked inward, and I think what it did was it forced me to really grow up. Wow. So the advice I would give myself is, don't listen to the noise, don't worry about any of that, just keep doing you, hold your head high.
I seriously need to get out of here, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Aw, little baby me. I think this time in everybody's life is just really special because you're so innocent, you're so young, you have no idea what's ahead of you. And if I could just tell this little girl one thing, it would be just keep doing exactly what you're doing. Keep being a free spirit, keep having fun, just living in the moment. Confidence really comes from within. It's really getting to know yourself, you know, fully, knowing everything about you. For the most part, the core of you is who you are from the day you are born. So I was a Spitfire. I was ready to go. My baby Cam. Oh God. I mean, this kid changed my life forever in the best way. My baby Cam. He was my first, and I was young. I was 25 when I had him, and at that point, it seems young for a lot of people, but I felt as though I had lived so many lives at that point that becoming a mom it just felt right. It just felt really natural. It was the thing that just really gave my life meaning. It gave me purpose, and it's ultimately made me, I think, a better person too, because in order for me to be the best mom that I can be, I have to be my best self, and I have to be so connected to myself so that I can be fully present and fully loving and engaged and listening and supportive of all 3 of my kids. You know, I don't tear other people down, and that hasn't always been the case. I was not always really confident and loved myself. You know, and that's the beautiful thing, is that as human beings, we're hopefully always evolving and always learning and always trying to get closer and closer to our highest self. But I just think that when you love yourself, you're not tearing other people down, and you're just focusing on you. This is such a great memory. This was the launch party for Uncommon James. I'm the most proud of Uncommon James out of anything I've done professionally, and it's where I'm happiest. James is my daughter's middle name. It was actually my brother's middle name as well, and the name is just very special to me. But I also love James for a girl because it's not traditional, you know, it's uncommon. And everything that I do at Uncommon James is nothing is perfect. I love imbalance. I love a balance between masculine and feminine. For example, I have 3 piercings on my left ear and only 2 on my right because I don't want anything to be too perfect. And so I just felt as though Uncommon James made complete sense for what I was trying to do. Yay! So Uncommon Beauty, the launch of Uncommon Beauty, which is our clean skincare line. This is a really exciting venture for me personally. I've always had skin issues from high school. I was always prone to breakouts. I actually still get breakouts, 34 years old, and I still do. But I live a very clean, natural lifestyle, and so clean skincare was really important to me, and I did a deep dive into the quote-unquote clean skincare world, and you can actually say you're a clean brand when you're sort of not, at least not according to my standards. That was actually one of the things that we wanted to do with Uncommon Beauty, was strip it down. We don't need 20 products. If you have 5 that do what they say they're doing, you don't need all of the other stuff. Everything I'm doing, whether it's designing jewelry, creating the skincare, I'm designing everything for the modern woman. And we don't have an hour every morning to put on 20 different products, try on 10 different pairs of jewelry, of earrings or whatever it is. We need things quick. We got to get out the door. And so I just wanted to strip it down.